So hello everyone. So in today's video I'm going to share with you some simple 4 tests you can use to know whether you have original honey or you have fake honey. I keep bees and I sell honey as well, and one of the most asked questions from my customers is your honey original? Is your honey pure? And this tells me a lot of people have issues when it comes to getting original honey or pure honey. So I'm making this video for you to know some 4 simple steps you can use to check whether you have original honey or not. So if you're interested in this video, kindly watch to the end. This is Victoria's Diary. If you're a new subscriber, you are welcome. If you're also a returning subscriber, you're welcome. Thank you very much for watching my video. Thank you. So the first thing for you to know you have original honey or pure honey is when you put it at a place for a while and it solidifies or it crystallizes, or when you put it in the fridge and it solidifies or it crystallizes. That should tell you you have original or pure honey. I had an experience with this thing. A customer bought honey from me, and after a few days everything crystallized, and this customer thought I gave her fake honey. I tried to explain everything to her, but this customer never came back to buy honey from me again. So I'm trying to explain this to you, that raw honey or pure honey sometimes crystallized or solidifies, and this should even tell you you have original or pure honey. So the next step for you to know whether you have original honey or pure honey is raw honey or pure honey doesn't dissolve easily in water. So I'm going to pour a little bit of honey in water for you to see how the outcome. So now I'm going to pour a little bit of the raw pure organic honey into this water for you to see how the outcome will be. So I have this glass here. I'm going to pour a little bit of this water in here. Then I'm going to pour some of this honey into the water for you to see how it's going to be like. So you can see now, original honey or pure honey settles at the bottom of any substance that you pour it in it, whether being a cup or a bowl. When you pour water in it, it will be at the bottom for a very long time unless you stir with a spoon or anything. So pure or original honey settles at the bottom when you pour water in it. So you can see it's still at the bottom. I don't know whether you can see well, but it's still at the bottom. It hasn't dissolved into the water. So that's one very good way to test to see whether you have original honey. The way to test for original honey or pure honey is when you put original honey or pure honey on a plate or any flat surface that you can move around, and you pour water on it. You try turning your plate around, it will create a comb in the plate. So I'm going to show you a simple way of doing this thing. So I'm just going to pour a little bit of honey on this plate. Then I'm going to pour water. So this is my water. I'm going to pour it here. Then I'm going to turn this plate around. So if you can see well, you can see it has created the comb on the plate. So if you can see well, you can see the comb in the plate, and this looks so beautiful. So that is how you can check to see whether you have original honey or pure honey. Yes, you can see the comb on the plate. And the next step for you to see whether you have pure honey or original honey is original or pure honey doesn't wet paper. No matter how long it stays on this paper, it's not going to wet the paper. So let me pour a little bit of this honey on this paper for you to see the outcome. So I'm going to pour this honey on this paper. Then you wait for a while for you to see how the whole thing is going to be like. So this is the honey on top of the paper. So you can see the honey is on top of the paper, and I'm going to turn the back of the paper for you to see the outcome. So now you can see the paper is still not wet. Yes, you can see it's still not wet. You can check over here too and see the paper is still not wet. So that should tell you this is pure or original honey. So after everything, you can see the one I poured in the glass of water is still at the bottom of the water. It hasn't dissolved yet. And the one on the paper is still on the paper. The paper is not wet. From the back of the paper, you can see it's still not wet. So all these things should tell you you have original honey or pure honey. So thank you very much for watching my video. Thank you very much.